round 20. I'm gonna start with color G. This is my color G 1820 duck egg from Stylecraft. With the standing single crochet in the chain 1 space of round 19 before the popcorn, which is here. So a standing single crochet. As I was finishing up the other side, I discovered I made a mistake in the first flower edge. So I will show you the right one for this round. It's a flower edge with 3 stitches. So I'm at a next popcorn. I did the chain 1. So 1 slip stitch, chain 3, a slip stitch in the next, chain 3, a slip stitch in the same, chain 3, a slip stitch in the next, chain 3, a slip stitch in the same, chain 3, a slip stitch in the next, and now I forgot how many times I did it, so I have to look. So this is the first one, this is the first one with 2, this is the second one with 2, so I still need to do 2, so chain 3, 2, 3, in the same, chain 3, a slip stitch in the last one, and chain 1. So the flower will be a bit bigger now, and that's the difference. So this is the proper one, and this is the wrong one. This one's smaller, so please make this one. One single crochet around that chain 1 after the popcorn. Now we are gonna pull the work a bit to the front like this. This is row 19, this is row 18. We're gonna work in this row and work 1 single crochet, chain 2, and work a popcorn on that first treble. So this one, finish the popcorn, chain 1. I'm gonna skip a stitch on row 18. So this one's worked, skip this one and work a single crochet in the next 2 stitches. 1, 2. We're gonna repeat this 3 more times. So chain 2, a popcorn on the next treble. If you read the pattern, it will give you the exact numbers of trebles you need to make a popcorn on. So the first and the third, so it's this one. We're going to skip this one. So we make a popcorn on the third. go to the back, skip one, and work a single crochet in the next two, chain two, work another popcorn. So the first, the third, the fifth is this one, skip this one, single crochet and a single crochet, chain two, skip one, and work another popcorn, with the flower, 1, 2, 3, 4 popcorns, the first, the third, the fifth, the seventh, and now we're going to the ninth. First we do 2 single crochets, skip this one, single, single, chain 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and that was the last popcorn. We work a single crochet but only in the back loop of the next 16 stitches. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Skip the first stitch in the back of row 18. So there's no stitches here. So we're going to skip this one and work a single crochet in this stitch. Then chain 2 and work a popcorn in that first treble. I'm going to repeat what we did on the other side. Where was I? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, chain 1, skip a stitch, and 1 single crochet in the next 2 stitches. So we're going to repeat the same thing we did here. So chain 2, And skip this one and work a popcorn in this one. Five, chain one, skip a stitch of row 18 and work a single crochet in the next two of row 18. Chain two, skip one treble and work a popcorn in the next. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, close it, chain one, skip a stitch and a single crochet in the next two, chain two, skip this one, work a popcorn in this one, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, close, skip one single crochet, two single crochet, chain two, and work another popcorn. Skip this one and work popcorn in that last treble. Chain one, skip one stitch of row 18, so that's this one, and work a single crochet in that last stitch of row 18. And then we're back at the popcorn, so we're gonna work that chain one and the flower edge, and that's this row. I will finish this round and get back to you when I'm back here. I'm at the end of the row, so I'm gonna close this row up with a slip stitch in the first stitch, and cut the yarn off. It's only one row with this color. Round 21, I'm using Stylecraft DK 1128 charcoal, and we start with the slip knot. We work a double crochet right before the flower, a standing double crochet, and another one at the same place, and a double crochet after the flower. We're gonna work around this half double crochet after the popcorn of row 19 and work a front post double crochet. Then a double crochet before the popcorn, and a double crochet after the popcorn, and the front post double crochet around the next treble. So there's one open, and with open I mean there's no popcorn on top of it. Gonna make a front post double crochet around that treble, and we do that again. One double crochet before the popcorn, one double crochet after the popcorn, and a front post double crochet around the treble. So your popcorns will pop a little more. And we're gonna repeat these stitches. So a double crochet before the popcorn, a double crochet after the popcorn, and a front post double crochet around the treble in between. And again, double crochet before, double crochet after, and front post double crochet around the treble in between the popcorns. Then we have the last popcorn. We also work a double crochet before and a double crochet after, like this. We are going to work a double crochet, but only in the front loop of row 19. It's these stitches here. So this is 20 and this is 19. I'm going to fold them back a bit, makes it a bit easier to see as well. I'm going to work in the front loop a double crochet, and we do that 4 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, and a front loop, half double crochet in the next 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Chain 1. Now we're going to work in the front loop of the next stitch, but also in the stitch right behind it of row 20. And we're going to work a popcorn. So yarn over, the front loop of this, and the stitch right behind it, like that, and work a popcorn. 2, 3, 4, 5. Close it up. And that's the popcorn. A half double crochet in the front loop of row 19, so that's this row again, and we do that twice. 1 and 2, and a double crochet in the front loop of the next 4. So 1, 2, 3, and the last one, 4. Then we're going back to the repeats around the popcorn, so a double crochet right before the popcorn, and a double crochet after the popcorn, and a front post double crochet around the treble in between popcorns, and we're going to repeat that to the very last popcorn. Front post double crochet, double crochet, double crochet, front post, double, double, front post double, 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 front post double, and the last one goes around that half double crochet of row 19 right before that popcorn of row 19, like this. And now we're back in the corner again, so you work the double crochets before the popcorn and one after, and we start over again, so you can just rewind the clip. I will finish this round and I will get back to you at the end. I'm at the end of row 21, and I'm gonna close this row up with a slip stitch on top of that first standing double crochet. In row 22, with one slip stitch to the middle of the 3 double crochets, chain 2, if your chains are too short for a double crochet, just make 3 and another 2 double crochets. I'm going to put a stitch marker in that middle in the second double crochet. It's just so you can find it more easy in the next row. And now we work a front post double crochet in the next 16 stitches. So the first one is that the double crochet that you made. It's the one after the popcorn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, This yarn. The last one is 16. So 16, and then one single crochet in the next 16 stitches. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. This is the popcorn. We skip the chain, but there's the stitch right after. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. A double crochet around the next 16 stitches. So the first one goes around the one before the popcorn. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, and 16. And now we're back in the corner again. So we start this whole repeat 3 times more, and I will see you at the end of this round. So I'm at the end of row 22, and I'm closing up with a slip stitch above the second, or in the second chain 2, and we start with a row 23 in the same color. The stitch marker is here, and we work a slip stitch going to that stitch marker stitch, chain 2, and another 2 double crochets. You have to leave the marker here. We're going to use that one later. 1, 2. A double crochet in the next 2 stitches. So 1, 2, and the front post double crochet around the next. So this is around the popcorn, this is around the popcorn, and we need to make a front post double crochet around the one in the middle. We're going to repeat this 3 more times. So a double crochet in the next, double crochet in the next, and a front post double crochet around the one in between the popcorns. This is the second repeat. 1, 2 and the front post double crochet. 1, 2 and the front post double crochet. Last time. 1, 2 and a front post double crochet around that middle one. And we're gonna work the next 2 stitches together, so that's the double crochet before the last popcorn and the double crochet after the last popcorn as a double crochet. So 1, 2 and crochet them together. Single crochet in the next 15 stitches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. We're going to work the next 2 together again as a double. So the first and the second together like that. A double crochet in the next one. That's the double crochet after the first popcorn. A front post double crochet around that stitch between the popcorns. And then we go back to that repeat we did at the beginning of this round. So a double crochet, a double crochet, and the front post double crochet around the stitch in between the popcorns. A double, a double, a front post double, double, a double, a front post double, and again here, a double, another double, a front post double, almost there, a double crochet in the next 2, and that's it. We are back at the corner stitch. So now we're gonna work the 3 double crochets in the corner and do it all over again 3 times, and I'll get back to you at the end of this round. I'm at the end of row 23, and we are gonna close this row up with the slip stitch on top of the chain 2 and 2, like this. That's row 24. We make 1 slip stitch just to get in that second double crochet in the middle, chain 2, and 2 double crochets in the same stitch. 1, 2. I will mark this middle stitch again with a stitch marker in a minute. A double crochet in the next 3 stitches. So that's 1, 2, 3, and a front post double crochet around the next. This is the same stitch where we worked a front post double crochet the previous round as well. 1 half double crochet in the next 2 stitches, this one and this one. It's the 2 double crochets before and after the popcorn, and then a front post double crochet around the front post stitch, so half double crochet, half double crochet, front post double around that front post double, half double crochet, half double crochet, front post double around the double, half double, half double, front post double around the front post double, 1 half double crochet in the next 4, so 1, 2, 3, 4, a single crochet in the next 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, chain 1 and the popcorn in the next, 5 double crochets. Let's move first. 1 single crochet in the next 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and a half double crochet in the next 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 front post double crochet around the front post double crochet in between your popcorns, and a half double crochet in the next 2 stitches. So that's the same repeat as where we started with. Front post double and 2 half doubles, front post double and 2 half doubles, 1, 2, front post double, a half double and another half double, front post double here, and we're almost at the end, and we work a double crochet in the next 3. So that's 1, 2, and 3, and we're at the middle stitch again. Let's do this on the other sides as well, and I will get back to you later. I closed the row 24 with a slip stitch, but I forgot to tape it. I'm so sorry, but I think you will know by now how to do so. So let's just start with row 25, and we begin in that corner stitch. It's the middle of the 3 double crochets in that corner with a standing single crochet, chain 1 and work a popcorn in the same stitch, oh, an extra chain 1 and a single crochet in the same stitch, chain 6, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, we skip 4 stitches, 1, 2, 3, 4, and you will get to that front post double crochet. With my yarn it's very hard to see them, but I think most of you have plain one color yarn, so it will be easy to spot them. And you work a popcorn in that front post stitch. 3, 4, 5. One, 2, 3, chain 3, skip 1, 2 stitches and work popcorn in the next front post double crochet. Chain 3, skip 2 stitches and work the popcorn on that front post double crochet stitch. Chain 3, and work another popcorn on the next front post stitch, so skip 2 and the popcorn. And one more time, chain 3, skip 2 and work a popcorn. If you think it's going too slow or too fast, there's 3 dots underneath this screen and you can just simply put it faster or slower. It's a nice little perk on YouTube, so use it if you need to. Chain 1 and a single crochet in the back loop of the next 9 stitches, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Chain 1, and we're gonna crochet a flower edge in this popcorn, and again it's a flower edge with 3 chains in between the little leaves, or however you call it. So we start with a slip stitch in that first double crochet, then chain 3, go to the next double crochet in the top, both loops, slip stitch, chain 3, in the same double crochet another slip stitch, chain 3, then go to the next one, the next double crochet of the popcorn, a slip stitch, chain 3, a slip stitch in the same stitch, chain 3, and go to the next one, a slip stitch, chain 3, a slip stitch in the same, chain 3, a slip stitch in the next, and that's the last one, chain 1, go to that first slip stitch, get your loop, and pull through, chain 1, a chain 1, and a single crochet in the next 8 stitches, also in the back loop. So here's the first, and only in the back loop, 8 times, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. And the next stitch is a front post stitch, so we're gonna work a popcorn, chain 1, and a popcorn, chain 3, and another popcorn in the next front post stitch, chain 3, a popcorn in the next one, we're skipping 2, so it's the same as at the start of this round, 2, 3, 4, 5, chain 3, and skip 2, popcorn in the next front post stitch, Another popcorn. Chain 3, skip 2, another popcorn, that was the last one, chain 4, and skip 4 stitches, 1, 2, 3, 4, and we're back in that middle stitch where we work a single crochet and the popcorn, etc. So we're back where we started. Gonna repeat this 3 times and I will see you at the end of this row. I'm at the end of this row. I did the chain 4, so we're gonna close this row up with the slip stitch in the first standing single crochet. Cut your yarn off, and that's this row, and I will see you in the next. Round 26, we start with a slip knot again. I'm using color 1125 from Stylecraft, Special Decay. We start in a corner with a standing single crochet right before the popcorn. Chain 1. We're gonna skip the popcorn and work a single crochet right after the popcorn. So here, a front post double treble, so 3 times yarn over in that stitch where the marker still is or should be. I hope you did it. We're skipping this stitch and work a single crochet in the next 3 stitches of row 24 around the stitches of row 25, like this. So this is 1, 2, 3, 2 single crochets in that last stitch, the same way, and a single crochet before the popcorn. And we're going to work a single crochet in those 2 stitches as well, the same way as we just did, and a single crochet before the popcorn. And we are going to repeat those 3 stitches. So skip the popcorn, work a single crochet, another single, and a single crochet before the popcorn. Skip the popcorn, a single crochet, another single, and 1 before the popcorn, and again a single, and 1 before the popcorn. Now we're at the end of those repeats. We're gonna work in these stitches of row 24, and we're not going to use the stitches of row 25. So we're going to work in the front loops that are still not worked. I don't know how to say that in English, but the first one is right here, and we're going to work single crochet, so don't forget that first one. 9 times, so this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. One single crochet just before that little flower, and then we continue with 8 single crochets after the flower. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And we'll start the repeats with the popcorns again. So a single crochet before the popcorn and 2 in those stitches of row 24 around the chains, the series of chains of row 25. So 2 in between, 1 before the popcorn, 2 in between, and 1 before. 2, 1 before, 1, 2, and 1 here. Skip the last popcorn and work a single crochet in the next 3, 1, 2, 3, 2 single crochets in the last one, and a front post double triple, so 3 times yarn over around that stitch with the marker. And then we are back at the corner, so I'm gonna show you 1 single crochet before the popcorn, chain 1, 1 single crochet after the popcorn, and a front post treble double, a front post double triple around the same stitch where the marker is on, and you can remove that now. And then we start the side stitches again, so maybe you know by now, or you can just rewind and it will look like this. We're going to repeat this on the other 3 sides, and I will get back to you at the end of the row. I'm at the end of row 26. I'm going to close this one up with the invisible join. So I finished the front post double triple stitch. It's such a long word in English. So I just made this, and now I'm gonna close it up. Like this. Cut the yarn off, and we start the next row with color A. Round 27 with color A. Here we start with the slip knot. And work one standing single crochet in the single crochet. Chain one. We're gonna work on a flower edge border, whatever name we're gonna make up for it. A slip stitch in that first double crochet, chain three, a slip stitch in the second double crochet of the popcorn, chain three, a slip stitch in the same, double crochet, chain three, a slip stitch in the next, chain three, a slip stitch in the same double crochet, chain three, a slip stitch in the next, chain three, a slip stitch in the same, chain three, and a slip stitch, in the last, right here, chain one, going to that first slip stitch, pick your loop, like a chain one, it's an extra chain one, and we work a single crochet in that first single crochet, right there, then a single crochet in the back loop of the next 6 stitches, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 1 single crochet in the next, and we're gonna work a flower edge on this popcorn, so chain 1, a slip stitch in that first double crochet, chain 2, a slip stitch in the next, chain 2, a slip stitch in the same, chain 2, a slip stitch in the next, chain 2, a slip stitch in the same, chain 2, a slip stitch in the next, chain 2, a slip stitch in the same, chain 2, a slip stitch in the last, chain 1, going to the first, and work a chain 1, and we're going to work a single crochet in the back loop of the following 11 stitches. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. A single crochet in the next stitch. Gonna work a flower edge again, so chain 1 and work that flower edge with 2 stitches. Chain 2, go to the next, chain 2 in the same, chain 2 in the next, chain 2 in the same, chain 2 in the next, chain 2 in the same, chain 2 in the last, chain 1, go to that first slip stitch, get your loop, and work a chain 1. Then 1 single crochet in the stitches behind your work of round 25. So this is the first one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's getting harder to work because it's getting bigger. And now I lost count, of course. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I'm gonna skip this stitch. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, and one more makes 17. A single crochet in the next stitch that is in the popcorn, so that's this one. A single crochet. We're gonna work a flower edge again. I'm not gonna say all the words anymore. I'm sure you can see it. 2, next, 2, same, 2, next, 2, same, 2, next, 2, same, 2, next, 1, and a chain one single crochet in the back loop of the next 11 stitches. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, a single crochet in the next one. It's in a popcorn, chain 1, slip stitch, chain 2, go to the next, slip stitch, chain 2, the same, 2, in the next, chain 2, slip stitch in the same, chain 2, in the next, chain 2, in the same, chain 2, in the next, and that's the last one, chain 1, go there, get the loop, chain 1, a single crochet in the next 10 stitches, sorry, next 6 stitches, but only in the back loop. So the first one is a bit behind your little flower. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then we start all over again. So that first single crochet in that single crochet, chain 1, and we start the flower edge on that popcorn. We're going to repeat this on the other side, and then we finish this row. At the end of row 27, and I'm gonna close this round up with a slip stitch in that first single crochet, cut the yarn off and work it away later. And we're gonna start row 28, and we're gonna use the same color as we did the previous row, color I, yes, color I. Row 28, I've got a slip knot on my hook, and I start in a corner with 2 half double crochets before the flower. So the first one is a standing, and the second one, and 1 half double crochet right after the flower. Then a front post double around that front post stitch. Now we have to work 6 single crochets in the front loop of these stitches and the ones after, so the stitches of row 27 and 26. So the first one is this stitch right here, and the one behind it, just crochet them together as a single. Then the second one, this is the third, the fourth, 5, 6. One single crochet before the flower around that chain one. And now we're going to work the same single crochets as we did here. So in that front loop of row 25 and the stitch right after of row 26 and the one right after of row 27, like this, and we do that 11 times. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It's a bit of a hassle, isn't it? 9, 10, and the last one, 11. A single crochet in the next 11 stitches, and we're going to do that the same way we did before in that loop of row 26 and the stitch behind it of row 27. Two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. One more. So we do that 11 times. Then a single crochet right before the popcorn. And we continue making single crochets another 6 times. It's one of my least favorite rows, but because of these stitches, I really don't like them. But hey, I designed it. I shouldn't have done that. 3, sorry, 4, 5, and the last one, yay, 6. And a front post double crochet around that front post stitch that is there. And we're back where we started with the 2 half doubles before the corner and 1 half double after. And we start all over again. So 1 slip stitch to that corner stitch, and then chain 3, it's chain 2 and an extra chain, and 2 double crochets in the same stitch. And work a double crochet in 29 stitches. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 20, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29. Oh, I did that last one wrong. 29. Right there. The next one, we're going to work a double crochet as well. We're going to do it in this stitch and the stitch right behind it of row, which one is it? This one. Of row 28, or was it 27? Well, the row behind your work. I don't want to check right now. So we're going to mark this stitch with a stitch marker. Anyways, okay, so we're going to mark this one and continue with another 29 double crochets. So let's continue. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 27, 28. I think I made a mistake. Let me count again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So yeah, I can't count. So the next one is the corner stitch, and we're gonna work a double crochet, a chain 1, and 2 double crochets. And we start working the 29 double crochets again. At the end of row 29, I finished my 29th double crochet, and I'm gonna close this round up with a slip stitch on top of the first chain 2. So right here, you can also make an invisible join. Cut the yarn off, and we're gonna start round 30 with color A. Row 30, gonna start in the chain 1 between the first and the second double crochet in the corner, so this one, and work a single crochet, a chain 1, and a single crochet. Chain 1, we're gonna skip the 2 double crochets and work a back post single crochet around the next, so like this, and the chain 1. So you will see that back post single crochet if you look at it from the front of your work. We're gonna repeat those stitches to the end of this side, so skip 1 double crochet and work a back post single crochet around the next, chain 1, and repeat. So you're constantly skipping 1 double crochet. I'm gonna repeat this to the end till the end of this side. I'm not gonna tape it all, it's not necessary, it's very easy, so I'll get back to you at the end of this side. We'll do another corner and then we finish this round by ourselves. So I'm at the end of one side. As you can see, we've got those back post stitches across the side. You should have 30 of them. And just a little tip, the middle one with the marker, it doesn't have a back post stitch. So if you have a back post stitch on your middle marked stitch, then maybe you're off with 1 stitch. So this was my 29th repeat, or the 30th stitch, the back post stitch. We're gonna skip that stitch, it's part of the last repeat, and we're gonna work a corner around the chain 1 in between the double crochets in the corner, which is a single crochet, chain 1, and a single crochet. And then we start over again, so chain 1, skip the 2, and work a back post in the next, around the next, and the chain 1, etc. So I think it's pretty clear this round, you don't need my help, and I will see you at the end of this round. Round 31, I finished the previous row with a slip stitch in the first single crochet, so that's all done, and now I'm gonna work row 31. And we start with a single crochet. I'm using color B, by the way. Chain 1, and we're going to work a popcorn. We're gonna do the same as before, so you might remember it. So in between those stitches, fold it back again, make it a bit easier. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Close it up with a chain 1 and add a single crochet in that same corner around that chain 1. Chain 1, so that's an extra chain 1. The chain 1 of the popcorn doesn't count, so it's chain 1 and skip that single crochet from the previous row in the corner. We're going to work 31 linen stitches, which is a single crochet, chain 1 and skip a stitch. So a single crochet, chain 1, skip a stitch, single crochet, chain 1, skip a stitch, single crochet, chain 1, skip 1, single crochet, chain 1, skip 1, single crochet, chain 1, skip 1, single, chain 1, skip, single, chain 1, skip. So we're going to do this to the end. I always lose count, so I'm not going to try and pretend that I won't. But you do have to see if you have the right amount of linen stitches at the very end, so I will count them at the end of this side. It works a lot better than trying to count. My mind always wanders off. Yeah. I do make a lot of mistakes during filming. It's because I can't really see what I'm doing. I need to find a better way to tape this. Then again, I might not ever do it again, so who knows. And the last one, don't forget the last chain one. Let us count, see if I did okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31. Thank God. So I'm here again and we'll start doing that corner with a single crochet, a chain 1 and the popcorn right there in front of the previous row and work a popcorn. So you can rewind the video if you need to see it again. I will finish this round and I will get back to you one more time. So I'm at the end of row 31. I'm going to close this row up with a slip stitch. I want to tell you in these linen stitches rounds. You can also take your yarn, especially your color A, along the rows. So you just leave it hanging for a round and then pick it back up in the next one, because we're gonna alternate color A with different colors. If you want to do that, that's perfectly fine. I will cut my yarn off every row because I don't hate doing them, really, kinda, but it's easier to cut them off and just start a fresh new round. Anyways, I'm gonna finish this one off with a slip stitch. And this is the end of round 31. Row 32, I've got a slip knot on my hook, color A, and we're going to start with a standing single crochet right before the popcorn in a corner, and we're going to work on a flower edge. So chain 1, go into that first, double crochet, checking which flower edge it is. It's a flower edge with 3 chains, so 1, 2, 3, go to the next, slip stitch, 1, 2, 3, go to the same, slip stitch, 1, 2, 3, go to the next, slip stitch, 2, 3, same, 1, 2, 3, to the next, slip stitch, 1, 2, 3, and go to the last, chain 1. Check if I did it. If I did okay, I think I skipped one. 1, 2, yeah, skip one. I made a mistake. Sorry. 1, 2, 3. I have to do one more in that 4th double crochet. So slip stitch, 1, 2, 3. Now into the last one and chain 1. Going to the first. Don't accidentally do it in your single crochet here, but going to that first slip stitch. Okay, heel up, close it up, chain 1. And I'm going to work on the linen stitch again. Chain 1. So we're skipping that first single crochet and work the single crochet of the first linen stitch. Chain 1, skip 1, 1 single crochet, chain 1, skip 1, 1 single crochet, 1 single crochet, chain 1, skip 1, 1 single crochet, chain 1, skip 1, 1 single crochet. We're going to do this until the end of this side. 32 linen stitches in total, and then we start all over again. I will do this round and then I'll get back to you at the very end. Gonna run through these rounds so I can show you a bit more on video, I hope. So I decided to show you the next corner. So this was my number 31. I have to do one more. This is my 32nd linen stitch. We go to that popcorn again, 1 single crochet, chain 1, and we work the flower again. Slip stitch, chain 3, go to the next, slip stitch, chain 3, go to the same, chain 3, go to the next, chain 3 in the same, chain 3, go to the next, chain 3 in the same, chain 3 in the last, chain 1, go to that first slip stitch, close it up, and we start all over again. So skip that first one, chain 1, skip, 1 single crochet, chain 1, skip, 1 single crochet. Just one more thing, if you're making your single crochet, make it around the chain 1 and not accidentally in the single crochet of the previous row. It's not giving the same effect, so work around your chain. So this is your single and here is your chain. Work around that, leave this one open, and always do the same thing. I'm going to continue again, and I'm going to finish this round. So the end of row 32, I'm going to close it up with the, because I decided not to bring the yarn along. I don't know if that's a smart move or not, but I don't want to make it more difficult than it might be for some people. So I'm going to start row 33 with color B. So I've got my color B, a slip knot on my hook, and we start in the chain 1 space before the flower in the corner, and we make a single crochet, chain 1, and a single crochet after the flower. We're going to mark this stitch with a stitch marker. We're going to start the whole linen stitch thing, so chain 1, skip 1, 1 single crochet, chain 1, skip 1, 1 single crochet, chain 1, skip 1, 1 single crochet, and we're going to repeat this 33 times. 30, chain 1, 31, chain 1, 32, chain 1, 33, chain 1. Now we're back where we have the flower, a single crochet, chain 1, and a single crochet right after chain 1, and we start over. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, a single crochet, chain 1 and a single crochet, chain 1, and we go again till the end of this round. So I'm at the end of row 33. I'm gonna close it up with a invisible join. And I will finish that end of later. Up to row 34. Round 34. It's a very, very easy round. We start with a standing single crochet in the corner, a chain 1 and a single crochet in the same corner, chain 1 space. You can mark this if you have problems finding your corners. And then chain 1, skip 1, 1 single crochet, chain 1, skip 1, 1 single crochet. Gonna do this 34 times. I don't think I'm gonna show you everything again. It's just not, it's so easy. You can all do this without me. 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, and I'm back in the corner again. So 1 single crochet, chain 1, 1 single crochet, remove the marker and put it in the new corner if you wish, and just continue. See where your first stitch is, skip it. 1, 2, etc. I will see you at the end of this row. I'm at the end of row 34. I made my last linen stitch and I will close this row with a slip stitch. Row 35. Start in the corner around that chain 1 space with a standing single crochet. I'm using color C. Chain 1, and we're going to work a popcorn as we have done before. In previous rows. Around that stitch of row 33 before row 35, a popcorn. Another single crochet in that same corner. Now we're going to start the linen stitches again. So chain 1, skip that stitch and work 18 linen stitches. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. The next stitch we will work in the stitch where there's still a marker. We are going to make a cluster of 2 double triple crochets, so 3 times yarn over, and find that stitch. So your marker is here, so we need to find this stitch, this one, and we are making a cluster, so it's on the same place in the same stitch. So that's why it's called a cluster and not crochet together. 1, 2, 3. Like this. Chain 1 and work 17 linen stitches again. So skip this one and continue the linen stitches. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 14, 15, 16. That's where I finished my last row. And now I lost my count. Let me check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. One more. 17. And we're back in that corner again. Should have worked those ends away to make it more clear, easier. But we're back in that corner again. So we start again with that single crochet, chain 1, and working that popcorn in between. So we're gonna do this 3 more times on the other sides, and I will see you at the end of the row. So I'm near the end of row 35. This is my 17th linen stitch, and I'm close this round up with a slip stitch. Row 36. I'm using color A again. Gonna start in the space before the popcorn in the corner. Make a standing single crochet, chain 1, and we work a flower edge. So we start with a slip stitch. I have to check if it's a flower edge 2 or 3. It's 3. So a slip stitch, chain 3, go to the next, slip stitch, chain 3, in the same, chain 3, in the next, chain 3, in the same, chain 3, in the next, chain 3, in the same, chain 3, in the next, chain 1, go to the first slip stitch, pick up your loop, this is the right one, and a flower edge, so 2 little flowers, chain 1, and skip that first single crochet, single crochet, chain 1, and we start the whole linen stitch repeats. We work linen stitches this whole side to the other corner. Go towards the middle, because I think you need to see the middle. Close to the middle. I will count them when I'm there. Not attempting to count while I go. So let me count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 17, 18. So the next one is 19. It's right before the cluster. And the 20th we will make right after the cluster. And then we just continue with the linen stitch as normal to the end of the side. And then we work that corner again with the flower edge. We're going to do this 3 times. I don't think you need more explaining. At the end of the row we come back to this first stitch. We end with a slip stitch or an invisible join, and that's this row, and that's this row. I'm gonna finish this without filming and get back to you at the start of row 37. Around 37 with color C. I'm gonna start with a standing single crochet before the popcorn. A chain 1 and a single crochet after the popcorn. I'm gonna mark this stitch because there's gonna be another popcorn around this stitch later on. If you're having troubles making the popcorns around those stitches, going back a row, just add another chain 1. That will make it easier to go around them. It doesn't really change the pattern at all. So chain 1, skip 1, 1 single crochet, chain 1, skip 1, 1 single crochet. Gonna make 19 linen stitches. This is 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. I'm gonna crochet a double crochet around those two. I'm gonna do them together. So you see, this is your left one and this is your right one. So we're gonna start around this one. Get the first leg, the right leg. Like this. And chain 1. We're gonna skip this chain and this single crochet, so that's 1 linen stitch, and then continue with the linen stitch. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 'and we're back in the corner again. So we start that chain 1, a single crochet, sorry, chain 1 and a single crochet. And then we continue the other sides. Gonna finish this round by ourselves, and with a slip stitch or an invisible join. And I will see you at the start of row 38. Row 38, we're gonna start again with a standing single crochet. I've got color A on my hook again. Chain 1 and another single crochet. Chain 1. Start the linen sequence again. So a single crochet, chain 1, a single crochet. This is 2. This is 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. The 21st should be in the stitch after that weirdo stitch. After that, you know, this thing. Anyways, so that was the 21st. 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 7, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, This is my corner already. I just went on and on and on. So this was 39, and this is your corner. So a single crochet, a chain one, and a single crochet in the same stitch. And then I can move on again and just continue this whole sequence. So I'm gonna do this on all the sides, and then close it up with an invisible join or a slip stitch in your first single crochet, and I will get back to you at the start of row 39. Row 39, I'm using color D, and we start with a, let me check to make sure, yes, a single crochet around that one chain in the corner, chain one, and I'm gonna make a popcorn the same way we did before. So make a little bit of space, find the stitch, and work a popcorn. Make sure I stay on camera. I don't have a feeling I'm getting better at these tutorials, but I am trying. Close your popcorn. An extra chain one, and work a single crochet in the first chain one of the first linen stitch, like this. And we're going to work another 19 linen stitches. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Now we're going to work a front post double crochet around this whole, both of them stitch. So a front post double and a front post around the right part of the cluster, like this. So you have 2 stitches again. I'm gonna skip 1 linen stitch, so 1 chain 1, this one, work a chain 1 and continue our linen stitch sequence. And there we go, another 19 to the corner. I know some people had troubles with this row, I saw that, but let's see if I have the same issue. It's always good, another test, even when it's tested like 7 times, maybe more. I think more. Even testers make mistake, of course. I do have the best testers. Okay, I'm at my corner. Let us count. I should have 19. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. So I'm not sure what the issue was, or maybe you made a mistake around this stitch, but it's fine. So we're gonna do the other 3 sides as well, close it up with an invisible join or whatever you like, and I will see you at the start of row 40. So I finished round 39. I'm gonna start round 40, color A on my hook, in a slip knot, and work a standing single crochet before the popcorn in a corner, and work a flower edge, first a slip stitch, chain 3, slip stitch in the next, chain 3, slip stitch in the same, chain 3, slip stitch in the next, chain 3, slip stitch in the same, chain 3, in the next, chain 3, in the same. This is the last with 2 slip stitches in one stitch and 1 slip stitch in the last stitch of that popcorn. Chain 1, close it up, that's the flower, and we're going to the side again with the linen stitch. So first we work a single crochet right after the popcorn, chain 1, and start the linen stitch. So 1, 2, 3, etc. We're going to crochet 40 linen stitches, and then we're back at the corner. So fairly easy. I think I will just leave it with this. I really want to finish tipping week 2, because I need to show you one more stitch that comes later on in week 3, and as you can see, I'm not there yet. So I'm going to leave it at this, and I will see you at the start of row 40, 41. So I finished round 40, and I'm going to start round 41 again with color D. Slip knit on my hook, and it's a fairly easy round again. So a standing single crochet before the flower in the corner, a chain 1, and a single crochet after the flower, chain 1, and we're going to work 20 linen stitches. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. One more. I had to check. 20. And then we crochet those two together. They're almost like one stitch, but we're going to do it. It's just to make it pop out a bit more. So work a double crochet half and the other one as well, halfway, and then crochet them together. And we're going to continue the linen stitch. So chain one, skip one, chain one behind your work from the linen stitch, go to the next and start the linen stitch sequence all the way up to the end, which is 20 times as well. Again, fairly easy. I'm just going to rush through these rounds, so we'll finish this round by ourselves and with a slip stitch or an invisible join, and I will see you at the start of row 42. So I'm at the end of week 2, which is row 42. We start with a, you see that one chain one in the corner, so we work a standing single crochet, chain one and a single crochet, chain one, and we work the linen stitch. So this is Netflix material rows. Or audiobooks. So we do this 42 times and then you're at the end of the row. I think this is basically it. I will finish this round and try to edit a bit of snoring out and a bit of neighborhood sounds because they were working on the streets. I will try, but I'm not great at it. So this is the end of week 2 for me. I'm going to continue because in a couple of rows there's going to be a stitch, a very interesting stitch that I've never seen before. So I need to make a tutorial for that row. I hope you will manage. The pattern is really good, I think. It's been tested properly. So if you do have questions, pop into the Facebook group, like this video, because there's hardly any likes, which is fine with me. It just makes me not making any more. Makes my life a little bit easier. So I will leave it at that. Thank you for watching, and I might see you again. Bye.